Okay, good morning students. So today we will be continuing with our chapter regarding water. So in our previous class we talked about different factors related to water, and today we are going to talk about rainfall. That means precipitation. Okay, so in this session we will be talking about what happens if there is a heavy rainfall, or in a particular place when rainfall occurs in a maximum amount. Okay, and what if there is no rainfall in certain areas. So as we all know, rainfall is mostly occurs by various factors, as for example by water cycle. Okay, that means in water cycle the water from the earth's surface, okay, goes up in the sky when it is hot. That means hot water vapor moves in the atmosphere, forming the cloud by the process of transpiration, respiration and evaporations. Then after, when it accumulates, when it becomes heavier, then it falls down as rainfall, okay, or precipitation. And in places where there is no source of water, as for example, let's take the example of a few areas where there is no rivers, okay, only tube wells are there, no rivers are there, then in that area rainfall acts as a main source of water. Okay, and this rainfall helps people in various ways, as for example for agriculture. Okay, that means in agriculture field, or you can say to replenish the groundwater also. Okay, so water cycle is there, and rainfall occurs due to various other factors like ocean currents. You will talk this, you will come to know this in your higher classes, ocean currents. Okay, then number 3, distance from the ocean, from the, or you can say water bodies, distance from water bodies. Even humidity also affect rainfall. Okay, so water cycle, you know what do you mean by water cycle? It is the continuous flow of water from it is the continuous circulation of water from earth's surface to the atmosphere and back again. So ocean currents, mostly ocean currents is I will make you understand in a most simple way. Okay, so suppose this is our peninsula India, we have Indian Ocean here, okay, and we have Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal. Okay, so what happens when ocean currents, that means not that ocean currents flow from one place to another. Basically ocean currents flows like this way. Okay, that means this way. Understood? So this way when ocean currents flows, okay, due to the rotation of the earth, you don't have to remember in deep, but just try to make your just try to understand by yourself. Okay, so when ocean currents move, they carry the water with them. Okay, and in places like Kerala, monsoon arrive early. Okay, as for example, we know that rainfall occurs during the month of what you can say July. Okay, July or August. Okay, it starts. So it's not that it start at all the places in the same time. No, it's not that. Okay, basically it starts with certain places. It starts with certain places. As for example, due to this ocean currents, the region of Kerala receive rainfall at the early stages of monsoon. Then when it moves towards other part of area, it will move according to the time. Okay, and as you all know, this part of India, Gujarat and Rajasthan, this part of India, Gujarat and Rajasthan, it is regarded as the dry place. Dry place. Why? Because when this wind carry the moisture, okay, it slowly the wind loses water, and finally when it reaches here, the wind doesn't have any water present in it. That means no moisture is present in the wind. That's why these places are dry. Okay, so this was a simple explanation about ocean currents, and distance from water bodies means distance from ocean to this place. Okay, so we will not go with this thing. Okay, so we will talk about few basic things. Okay, so the time, duration and the amount of rainfall on the earth varies from place to place. That means rainfall, it's not fixed at all the places. Okay, it's not fixed at all the places. That means some place receive very large amount of rainfall, and some place they don't receive any rainfall. Okay, as for example, place like Moshiram. Okay, Moshiram in what you can say, it's in Meghalaya. Okay, they receive very high rainfall, or you can say in the rainforests. Rainforests. Okay, Amazon rainforest, we have Sundarban mangrove forest, then we have what you can say, the equatorial belt. Okay, these areas receive very large amount of rainfall. Okay, whereas some places are there where there is no rainfall at all. As for example, we can say it as a deserts. Deserts, no or very little rainfall. That means in deserts there is no rainfall, or it's very little rainfall. Okay, very little rainfall. No or very little rainfall. Example, desert, we have two types of desert. We have hot desert, that everyone know. Hot desert means the places mostly filled with sand. We have Thar desert as an example. In India, we have Sahara desert. Okay, so these are hot desert. We have another one, cold desert also. It's not that desert are always hot. Okay, it can be cold also. Cold desert means we have a Gobi desert, that is in Mongolia. Okay, then we have what you can say, if we take India as an example, then we have Sichuan glacier. Sichuan glaciers, that means where there is snow. Okay, it is also regarded as desert, but as a cold desert. So desert, we have two types of desert, hot desert and cold desert. So what I mean to say that rainfall is not fixed for at all places. At some places there is more rainfall, at some places there is no rainfall at all. Okay, and it depends upon the time. That means during certain period only we receive rainfall, and that we called monsoon. Okay, monsoon climate usually occurs during the month of July to September. Okay, July to September. That means, as I told, that it starts from Kerala in India. As with respect to India, first Kerala will receive, and then finally after retreating, when it comes back, when the wind move back in places like Mumbai received the rainfall very little during the month of September. Okay, so this was a basic things. Okay, so in certain places of the world it rains almost around the year, whereas there are places where it rains only for a few days. That means it's not fixed. Okay, so in our country rain occurs during this month of May and September, mostly not May, because May, June you can say. Okay, at the end of June you can write, because May is mostly summer, the hot weather. And during the winters, November and January, that means retreating monsoon. That rainfall is not regarded as a rainfall, perfect rainfall. So our sowing and crop cycles to a large extent depends on the rain. That means India, again one more interesting topic is there. So India is an agriculture based country. India is a agricultural based country. So what do you mean by that India is agriculture based country? That means most of the people here are farmers. Okay, farmers means they grow crops and they sell in the market. Okay, most of them, they are farmers, and farmers require water for their crops. So they require water for the crops. So monsoon or rainfall plays a very important role with respect to India. Okay, with respect to India. That means if there is a good rainfall, that means crops will be much more better. That means the amount of production will be higher. Whereas if the rainfall there is no rainfall, as for example comparison, if the rainfall occurs very little, then the crops will die and eventually the farmers will be hampered. Okay, the farmers will be hampered. So quite often we find that certain areas get excess rainfall may causes many problems. But in this case also, if there is a excess rainfall means what happens if it rains heavily? What happens if it rains heavily? That means if there is an excess rainfall. There is a saying na that anything more is a poison. That means anything more than requirement is harmful, isn't it? There is a saying means एक कहावत है, कुछ भी ज्यादा है तो अगर ज्यादा हो गया that means it will harm you, it will act as a poison. Okay, it's harmful. Similarly here also, as I told that for agriculture water is necessary, but excess water can also damage the crops. Okay, and it can cause much more harm to other factors also. Okay, other factors means rainfall, it's not that rainfall only occurs in agricultural field, it occurs in the hilly areas also, and if rainfall occurs then the rate of floods or landslide can increase. Okay, so what happens if there is an excess rainfall? Number one, for example, heavy excess rainfall may cause a rise in the level of water. That means may cause rise in the level of water. That means water level will rise in the level, rise in the water level of water, mostly of rivers. Okay, and if this happens, what will happen? There will be a problem in dams. Dams can be hampered. Okay, then water in dams, rivers, lakes, etc. At times such a situation may cause flood. That means rise in level of water that result in floods at the lower level. That means when it rains heavily, it takes along with them a heavy amount of water that result in flood. So flood causes extensive damage to crops, property, animals and humans. So these floods, they causes extensive damage to crops, okay, then animals, humans, etc. Not only floods, when this happens, landslide also can occur. Landslides, okay, and same will be the damage, okay, in terms of crops, animals and humans. That means there will be a loss of crops, property and life, okay, and life, number one. Then crops, field, villages and many low-lying areas get submerged under water. That means, as for example, let's take an example of Assam. Assam, mostly in the monsoons, okay, what happens in the place in Assam? They receive floods, okay, and many wild animals, they die. Not only in Assam, in parts of Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and West Bengal. Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and West Bengal, the flood occurs when there is a excess rainfall, okay, as we can see in river Kosi. If you take the example of Bihar, river Kosi, which is also called sorrow of Bihar, which is also called sorrow of Bihar. Why it is called sorrow of Bihar? Because when there is a excess rainfall, it causes much more harm in Bihar. Okay, when the water level rises. Then we have during floods many animals living in water get trapped on land, and when the flood water recedes, that means when it recedes means when it is again, when the level of water again comes down, what happens? Most of the animals means aquatic animals, they get trapped in the land area. Then last one, rain floods also affect smaller animals living in the soil. That means you can say mostly it causes harm to crops, animals and humans. Okay, and apart from this various water disease, that means waterborne disease, waterborne disease also causes. Waterborne disease means diarrhea, okay, dysentery. Then we have another is amoebic dysentery, okay, hepatitis. That means due to excessive flood, okay, much more damage can happen. So this was all if there is a excess rainfall. Okay, so let's come to another topic, that means if at place if it doesn't rain at all, that means what happens if there is no rainfall in a particular area. So what happens if there is no rainfall for a long period? As for example, just take an example of this area only. Okay, just take an example of a particular area. That means suppose this is a area and there is a field, okay, or paddy field or whatever field, okay, and for the past 3 years it is raining, good amount of rainfall is there, okay, average amount of rainfall, and crops also grow in this area. But in certain years, that means say for this year there is no rainfall or very little rainfall. In 2020 it's very little rainfall. Same 2021 also very little rainfall. 2022 no rainfall. 2023 no rainfall. That means for a long period of time, means for at least 5 to 10 years. Okay, if there is no rainfall or not good rainfall for more than 5 to 10 years, what will happen? So water from rivers, lakes, ocean and soil continues to evaporate. Okay, so as we have discussed in water cycle, the loss of water is replenished by rainfall. That means whatever the water get lost by evaporation, respiration and transpiration, they are filled up by rainfall. Okay, they are filled up by rainfall. So if it doesn't rain for a long period, the soil becomes dry, water level in rivers, lakes, dams may fall, ponds and canals may even dry up. That means it's opposite to heavy rainfall. As for example, when there is excess rainfall, flood occurs. But when there is no rainfall, instead of flood, drought occurs. That means DROUGH, which is also called Sukha. Okay, Sukha in terms of Hindi. So the scarcity of water and dryness in the soil may create drought-like condition. That means dryness in the soil. scarcity of water and dryness in soil is basically termed as drought. Okay, drought like situation. So what happens in this situation? Number one, the crops may dry up and die. That means crops will be dry and eventually die. That means, as we know that all living things, that means both plants and animals, they need water. So in this case, what will happen? The crops will die. Okay, because it needs water, and if it doesn't get water, sufficient water, it will die. Number two, fodder may become scarce. Okay, that means fodder may become scarce. Fodder means chara. Okay, fodder means chara, the food that is eaten by the domestic animals. Okay, scare means little. Scare means little. That means the fodder may become scarce. It will be very much less, and which eventually result in the affect the domestic animals, which will affect the domestic animals. Okay, then where people and animals will get not enough water and food. Animals and humans will be affected. Simple, if there is no crops, what will happen? There will be less production and there will be no food crops, and eventually the rate will be much more higher, and there will be a much more loss to common people. Okay, then last we have plants and trees will not survive. Plants and trees will not survive, which means when there is a very little rainfall, okay, even plants and trees which require water for their growth, okay, for the growth, to prepare the food, okay, for growth, to prepare food, they require water. So in this case, what will happen? They will not get sufficient water. So we have studied two factors. When there is excessive rainfall, okay, what will happen? That also causes harm, okay, in terms of floods and landslides. Okay, and if there is no rainfall, then also it will affect the human beings. Okay, not only human beings, for the organism living in the earth. Okay, that means this was all the factors